And I'm back for another video. This is your man Warrior, and I'm sure you're seeing it all over YouTube, the Assault Battles Military Might. There are a number of people that are attempting this. I'm going to just give it my best shake. Now, I will tell you that even the first level is really intended for level 80 characters. They do give you a special power called Counter Watch, and I will show you what that's about. Now, I finished the first tier a couple of times yesterday, and the rewards were actually very good. And tier 2 I attempted a couple of times, and I only made it to the 6th battle out of the 8 battles. And on tier 1, I was able to go through pretty easily until the last battle, and I have all 5 of my characters in the last battle, and then the Emperor Palpatine in round 8 can do 165,000 damage to one character. You're just not going to survive that, so you got to kill him beforehand. So this is the team I'm going to use, Admiral Akbar, Leia combo like I do with my arena team, but I do have Lando. I have been able to get Lando to 6-star gear 10. That's definitely far better than he was. His abilities are still only at like level 5, so that's a little rough. And then I've had developed 5s, so I've got 5s in there, and then I've got Biggs, but Biggs is really, he's a 7-star at level 80, but he's only about a gear 8, so he's pretty squishy, but he's the only thing else I've got. The rest of them I'm still working on developing, so I don't have my wedge up very high. So I'll just show you what it looks like, and you can see what the rewards are. This is a really great way to get shards from the Empire. So on the bottom right, you'll see all of the abilities, and there's now this new arrow. It kind of looks like, getting out, but it's actually called Counterwatch. It's reusable every 2 turns. So my suggestion is actually to use this as much as possible. It does work as a turn, but it does, because of Admiral Akbar's special ability, cause Leia to go crazy when everybody uses it. And you'll notice once it goes up, they get a health over time effect, which you need. It doubles their damage, and they get a counterattack opportunity, which is pretty awesome. You'll see them clear characters out pretty fast with that counter. So let's just go through this. I'll pick a character with a higher health. There's a bonus attack. There's a bonus attack. And that is, well, that was cool. That bomb thing he shoots is just pretty crazy. Does a lot of damage. But you can see the retribution that they do is pretty awesome. So there's 8 levels. They're all pretty easy. But the bombs do definitely take your shields down pretty quickly. I noticed that 5s really is kind of an all-star in this. If you've got him max geared, max leveled like I have him, he just shoots back so much that he really does surprisingly a lot of damage to these characters on even his basic. But if you, that was not a critical, and it was over 4,000 damage. And when he hits, 8,000 damage on a critical. And look at that, 8,000 almost on his, and he just did another 7,100. Pretty impressive. So these guys are all in all pretty weak in this first round, but this Darth Vader round that we're about to go into is a little more difficult. So this is really fun. You can see my Lando is about to go, and my Admiral Akbar is about to go. So Admiral Akbar will do this Tactical Genius, which is very cool. I'll hit it, and now Lando will get to go twice because he's using a non-basic ability. So here we go, 2 criticals, got it. Here we go, 2 criticals. Actually 3 criticals that time. We'll go ahead and kill him. Oh, he didn't get a second shot. And we'll do a double tap here. Again, my Biggs is not too good, but that's alright. I shouldn't have hit that. That was a big mistake. You need to do 2 or more targets for him to get 100%. Wow, and they all shot back. That's pretty cool. Reminds me a lot of the clones. The clones under the leadership they can do an attack called, under Cody can do the 212th attack, and he can get everybody on the board to attack at once. It's actually pretty cool looking. So this is a kind of a fun little activity because you can get everybody to have retribution and attack back, which is pretty fun. So I'm giving it to all of them as fast as and as much as I can, and the reason for that is when they get hit, they'll all just decimate these opponents. So I'm waiting for them to attack, and then they will attack back pretty fast. And I'm just doing basic attacks now because these guys are pretty easy. And most of these people, like I said, are pretty easy. It's really weird. This first one, let's do a double, see how good. Yeah, there we go. We got two of them. So that'll be reset 100%. I'll be able to use it at the next turn. I'll tell you, Lando definitely kind of came out of nowhere. And I don't remember just even a month ago anybody using him really for any real reason, and I don't remember him being reworked, but he had to have, because out of nowhere Lando is part of the new meta. I mean, it's just crazy how everybody is using Lando now in the new meta. And when I say that everyone's using him, I mean there's different servers, and the different servers people have different preferences, but definitely in some of the more advanced servers, Lando is the guy. And look at that. That's awesome. Twice in a row again. Oh, Lando is awesome. He definitely does a ton of AoE damage, especially with the Akbar lead and him able to go twice. So I'm selecting Emperor Palpatine, and I'm going to go ahead and try and give all these guys this counter watch ability. Hopefully I don't get too many of them stunned. Now, the one thing about Emperor Palpatine is he does move very slow, but he is a one-shot wonder. He can hit anybody and do 80 to 160,000. So I'm giving everybody this retribution. We're just going to try and take him out. If we can slow him down, let's see what this does. Oh, that's decent. I definitely think he's going to get a turn, and that means he's going to one-hit somebody. I don't think I'll be able to kill him before his turn. Nope, definitely not. And Leia's amazing, but he's going to kill someone right here. Boom, 167,000. And these guys taunt, so I couldn't get through the taunt is the problem. You know, I had to kill 5 of them. Let's go ahead and do this. And I'll, again, 2-star it like I did last time. This is how I get it every time. It's a 2-star. But it was relatively challenging, and it was fun, and it's definitely harder than the Emperor Palpatine event. That was a joke. I know that a lot of people that did the Emperor Palpatine event it was just silly. So this was cool. Got a syringe. Definitely didn't need that one. Grand Moff Tarkin. He's one of the few characters I actually have never unlocked. I think I've got 4 characters I don't have now. He's one of them. So he does do an AoE. He's kind of a cool character. I may be farming him shortly, and then of course Magma Trooper I have, but I just haven't done anything with. And 150,000 is the least amount of credits they'll give you, so this was really not that good of rewards in comparison, but I figured I'd show you the 8 levels so you can get an idea. I am sure you've seen other YouTube videos of this. If you have seen anyone just smoke through the tier 2, they are awesome because it is exceptionally difficult. Again, all my characters are level 87 star and gear 8 or above. Most of them are gear 10, and I get to tier 2 level 6, and then I have lost all my characters. So anyway, hope you loved the video. Like, subscribe, and you can always share things. If you have ideas for videos or character reviews you want to see, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I love conversing with all of you with your comments, and if you take the time to leave a comment, I always try and do my best to leave a comment back for you as well. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and as always, get your gaming on. Warrior out.